City Commission meeting of the Huron, South Dakota, May 9th, 2022 at 5:30. Roll call, please.
Smith.
Here.
Weinreich.
Here.
Craig.
Here.
Robish.
Present.
Mayor Harrington.
Here. Join me in a pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Agenda approval. Do we have any deletions or additions to our agenda tonight? Anybody?
Move to approve the agenda.
Commissioner Smith moves to
Second.
approve. Second, Commissioner Robish. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Craig.
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Public forum. Public comments may be sent to us during the live meeting broadcast on the city's YouTube channel. The link is listed at the city's website at www.huronsd.com/citygovernment. In order to use the YouTube chat feature, please create an account for your YouTube and email or use your existing accounts. Please state your name and address for the public. For the record, public forum is limited to a maximum of 3 minutes per person. So with that, we have a proclamation tonight. And I'd like to bring up to some people, some of our policemen up here, and we'll handle the proclamation at this time.
Sorry, they got theirs.
3 cops rushing the stage.
Safest place in town right now.
Time to leave. All right. Welcome, thank you for coming.
No problem.
Appreciate it. This proclamation is for the National Police Week and Peace Officer Memorial Day. Whereas the Congress and President of the United States have designated May 15th as Peace Officers Memorial Day and a week in which May 15th falls as a National Police Week. And whereas the members of the Huron Police Department play an essential role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of residents of Huron, and whereas it is important that all citizens know and understand the duties, responsibilities, hazards, and sacrifices of their law enforcement agency, and the members of our law enforcement agency recognize their duty to serve people by safeguarding life and property, by protecting them against violence and disorder, by protecting the innocent against deception and weak against oppression. And whereas the men and women of the Huron Police Department increasingly provide a vital public service, and whereas 3 Huron police officers have paid the ultimate price sacrifice in line of duty protecting the citizens of Huron. Specifically, Officer Clifford Hawley, who was shot to death on September 7th, 1909, Deputy Chief Virgil Lawrence Deo, who was shot to death on November 29, 1966, and Sergeant Thomas Lloyd Callis, who was stabbed to death on March 30th, 1982. Now therefore, it is resolved that I, Gary Harrington, Mayor of the City of Huron, and South Dakota, call upon all citizens of Huron and upon all patriotic civic and educational organizations to observe the week of May 11th through the 17th, 2022, as Police Week, with appropriate ceremonies and observations in which all of our people may join in commemorating law enforcement officers, past and present, who by their faithful and loyal devotion to their responsibilities have rendered a dedicated service to their community, and in doing so have established for themselves an inevitable and enduring reputation for preserving the rights and security of all citizens. Further, I call upon all citizens of the City of Huron to observe May 15, 2022 as Peace Officer Memorial Day in honor of those law enforcement officers who, through their courageous deeds, have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their communities or have become disabled in the performance of duty. And let us recognize and pay respect to those survivors of those fallen heroes. In witness of thereof, I have hereafter set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Huron to be fixed to the 10th day of May in the year 2000 of our Lord 2022. So with that, we certainly do appreciate our law enforcement people, and sometimes we overlook what they do and the sacrifices they make and their family sacrifices that they make also. So we do appreciate that, and we probably don't say that enough to you. So with that, Kevin, thank you. Sir?
You look good for pickup.
All right. One, two, three.
Very good, thanks, guys, appreciate it. You bet. Okay, moving on. Consent agenda. Matters appearing on the consent agenda are expected to be non-controversial and will be acted upon by the commission at one time without discussion, unless a member of the commission requests an opportunity to address any given item. Items removed from the consent agenda will be discussed at the beginning of the formal items. Consent agenda tonight, 4.1, minutes of the May 2nd, 2022 commission meeting. 4.2, fuel quotes for city departments. 4.3, proclamations, Buddy Poppy Day, May 14th, and Poppy Days, May 27th and 28th. 4.4, 2022 receivable write-offs. 4.5, city board and committee assignments. 4.6, parade permit for the South Dakota State Fair for June 14th, contingent upon approval by the South Dakota Department of Transportation for the use of Dakota Avenue Highway 37. 4.7, personnel items, and we have a few tonight. Change of probationary period for Taylor Sorensen, full-time firefighter. Number 2, probationary period and residency waiver requested for Dave Syverson, police officer. 3, residency waiver for Tomlin Toy, 9/11 telecommunicator. 4, wage correction for Kaylee Koss, gymnastics. 5, transfer Madison Perry to concession. 6, terminate Jacob Millett from the police officer position. 7, terminate Brett Christensen from the police officer position. 8, hire Brad Beck for the volunteer firefighter position. 9, relieve Logan Ravelette, volunteer firefighter from probationary period. 10, relieve Alex Griffin, volunteer firefighter from probationary period. 11, request to post internally for the fire lieutenant position. 12, hire Terry Rasmussen for seasonal golf maintenance. 13, hire Tristan Nelson for the seasonal golf maintenance. 14, hire Samuel Cruz for concessions. 15, hire Mason Davis for concessions. 16, promote Brian Dunn to the fire captain's position. 17, correction from Lynn Haddon to Lynn Marcus for part-time park and recreational employee. 18, recognize the retirement of Rolly Hodgkin from the street department after 28 years of service. 19, post and advertise for a mechanic for the street department. 4.8, payment of the bills. I'd entertain a motion to
Motion to approve consent agenda.
Commissioner Weinrich, motion to approve, need a second.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Wilders. Roll call vote, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinreich.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. I'd just like to make a comment about Raleigh Hoskins from the street department after 28 years of service. We're going to miss him. We appreciate all he's done for us over the years. He's probably does more for us than we realize, but as soon as he retires, we'll figure that out too. So wish Raleigh and his family a helpful and hopeful and healthy retirement. So we appreciate the what he's given to the city over the years. Okay, moving on. Bid quotes, 5.1, assistant engineer. We would you please tell us, Dennis, what this is about?
Thank you, Mayor, Commissioners. This is a progress payment for the wastewater treatment improvements we're doing. This is for $506,491. And most of this $506,000 is going for work that's being done in the pre-treatment facility right now.
Okay.
And recommend approval.
Okay. Any motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Commissioner Bragg moved to approve. Second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Weinrich. Any questions for Dennis on this item? I have one for you. How far are we from being done? A percentage, what would you say a percentage would be? I
Probably
guess
70%.
7% done?
Yeah.
Wow.
Still just got all the details to finish. Got one concrete pour left, site work, of course, and then the mechanical functions of the SPRs.
Okay, very good.
But it's progressing pretty good right
So
now.
we'll come in on time?
I think they're looking at within a couple weeks of what they projected, so.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Of course, we had a good winter too, so.
Yep,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay, departmental items. Oh, we have a roll call. Okay, roll call on that, please.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinrich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Departmental items. Kevin, you want to come up and talk to us, police chief, and talk to us about 8.1?
Thank you, Mayor. What this is two of our officers are very aggressively supporting our Shop with a Cop program. Every year we try to get more and more funds so we can help more and more kids in our community. This year they've asked if they could apply to the United Way for a $1,500 grant. They had all the paperwork turned out, and then they were informed that we had to come to the commission to get approval to apply and sign any papers to accept the money, which would be, whatever we get would be used to help the Shop with a Cop program come December.
Very good. Need a motion to approve this item?
I would move approval of 8.1.
Commissioner Robish, need a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Bragg. Any questions for?
Chief, could you give just a real quick synopsis for those who don't know what the Shop with the Cop program is?
Shop with a Cop is we're covering 3 communities, Iroquois, Huron, and Woolsey. It's for underprivileged children that may not get Christmas gifts at home, and we let them pick what they want. I think last year we gave them $75 per child, and we have officers, firefighters, EMTs that go with the child to shop, so they get a little exposure to the public safety people in the community. So we're just trying to expand that more and more so we can get more kids or more money and try to make it so they can feel like they're just an average kid and having fun at that time of the year.
Thank you.
Very good. Any other questions, sir? Thanks, Kevin. Okay, we need a roll call vote.
Smith.
Aye.
Weinrich.
Aye.
Bragg.
Aye.
Robish.
Aye.
Mayor Harrington.
Aye. Okay. With that, we'll now go into a work session